Hello world, this is NBI and I am Nadira Baye with Nadira Baye Inspires, and I'm here to inspire you. If you're with me from the beginning, you know that I like to start with appreciations. That's the way I do it. I love to give appreciations in the beginning of the day, all day. Appreciations are very important, and my appreciation is always and will always be foremost for the Almighty God. Thank you so much for everything that you blessed me with, my family with. Thank you for everything, all the blessings. It's all blessings, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for what you have blessed us with. I know I don't praise you in the way that I need to, and I hope that I do a way better job, and I bring down this legacy to my family, to my children as well. And I just thank you for this small effort. Thank you for this blessing. To my husband, I love you so much. You are my backbone. You are my other half. You are my true partner, always and forever. So in love. I love you so much. And to my children, to my mom, my dad, my siblings, everyone, I love you all so much. There's so much love going around. I could talk about love all day. That was another video I was talking about, but a lot of it was about self-love. But love all around. There's so much love. To my brother, Hassan Shubahaz, he's next to me. He is making it happen, y'all. He is an entrepreneur. He's got his own production company. It is in Brooklyn. He is producing this. He is making it happen. He's living his dream, helping me live my dream. I want you to live your dream. We want you to live your dream. So please, I want you to look into that. To Nicole, my hairstylist at Cleo's in Montclair, New Jersey. She too is an entrepreneur. She is living her dream. She's making people feel beautiful, and she is good at it. She is great at it. You know, some people don't do hair well. Some people got shops, and someone needs to keep it real with them. You know, maybe they should hire people to do the hair. Not, you know what I mean? They shouldn't be doing it. But she is not that woman. Nicole is amazing with her hair. So check her out at Cleo's in Montclair, New Jersey. And to all in the world, I just want to say thank you for listening. I wish you all the best. And thanks for joining. All right, now this is episode 8. And as you know, that all episodes premiere every Monday. And in true NBI fashion, today's topic is DNC, like my brother Hassan just said, which is demand and command. Now, initially, there was a different topic I was going to talk about today. I was not going to talk about demand and command. It was on there, but it jumped. And why it jumped is because, some things had some revelations about some things, some reflection about some things. And I was like, you know what? And I saw something great that my brother Hassan had a movie he's producing, and someone spoke this brother spoke a great quote. And I was like, you know what? Demand and command is going to be it. So here it is, demand and command. The definition for demand is an insistent and peremptory request made as if it's by right. And the definition for command is to give an authoritative order, also to dominate a strategic position for superior height. Yes. Now, demand and command is so huge. And in order to demand and command, it is a list in my eyes. And first, it starts with self-love. And from self-love then you have confidence. And then from confidence, you will be able to know what you want. And that starts with demand and command from everything, everyone. You know, not in a way where you're telling people what to do. Not like that. I don't mean about overpowering people and being arrogant. But what it means to me, and what that looks like to me, is that you are going for the best, and you are with it. You are so focused. You are firm. You are strong, and you are speaking things to existence, and you are leading. You're taking a leap of faith. You are demanding command to me is something that you speak into existence. I'm sorry, I don't know how to fluff my words, but it's something that you speak into existence. It is something that you must have confidence with. It's something that you have to have a backbone. It's something that you have that oomph. That's something that makes you, it's a force. You just feel it. You're commanding, you're demanding. You're not playing no games. No games. Games are over. When were we playing games? Well, if someone thought you were playing games, we're definitely not playing games. It's about doing what's right. It's about standing for justice. It's about knowing who you are and what you want. And one thing you will not stand for is negativity. Demand and command is believing in yourself from your core. Your core. You're cutting out the nonsense. You're cutting it from the root. You're not taking no BS at all. No way, no how you're not taking it. You're not holding back. You know that what you have is now. All you have is now. So you're going to make it count. And you know, I like to end my videos when being good to each other, make it count. But I'm so serious when I say it. All that I'm saying, ever I say in this platform, I'm serious. But I'm dead on when I'm talking about knowing what you want and making it count. And all you have is now. Don't let anyone hold you back. Ever. If you are having dreams for what you want and the life you want to live, why aren't you going for it? Why are you waiting? Trust me, I did it too. I was a procrastinator, and I can still procrastinate on some things, but I'm getting a lot better. But this is not about me. This is about, well, it's a dream I'm living out, but I don't want it to be, I want this to be about you all. I want to inspire all of you. And I have gotten up and decided the person I want to be and someone I want to look in the mirror and be proud of. And I want you all to have honor, and I want you all to be proud and honor yourselves as well. But if you know in your core you are not the person you want to be, that's a problem. If you know that you're not hurting nobody and that you just want to be love and give love and adhere to values that are true and kindness, why aren't you doing it? If you feel that you are not, that parts of you are just withering away because you're unhappy, why continue to live that way? And I understand we have livelihoods. I understand we have to have jobs. I understand, we have to earn a living. I understand that. But you have to come to a point in your life where you're like, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm tired of feeling this way. I'm tired of looking this way. I'm tired of all of this. I'm tired of it. And I am going to do something about it. That's where you demand and command. I demand to have a better life. I command it to happen. And I'm going to be firm with it. And I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to be disciplined. To be demanding and commanding, you have to have discipline. Firm faith all the time. Demand. Be authoritative. But with yourself, lead yourself. It's not about leading other people to boss them around. Lead yourself. The true leadership is leading yourself to greatness because you got it in you. That's what you got to do. Don't wait for nobody else to bring you along. Well, no one ever told me. Why do you have to be told? Get up and do what's right. We are all born within us. That light is there that is nagging at you to do what's right. You have it. We all have it. Because if you didn't have it, then you wouldn't see it around you. You have it. We all have it. Life is about choices. What are the choices you're going to make? But you want to look at your life and be proud. You don't want to wake up one day and years have passed you by and you're filled with regret. You know, I did mention before that having regret, you should have regret, but not a life full of regret. Have some regret that you've learned from, not regret where you're so angry and you're upset with yourself because you did not choose to do differently. You don't want that for your life. I don't want that for your life. And I know you don't want that for yourself. So how do you do that? Is you demand and command. You have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined. Even when you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. Do what's right. If you want to work on that business, make it happen. If you want to get that job, make it happen. If you want to create this movie or whatever it is you want to do, make it happen. If you got the naysayers, the haters saying, no, you can't do it, X them out of your life and stay focused. Stay focused on the path. Remember, you're not going to be running your mouth anyway, so how they going to know what you're doing? Because you're not telling nobody. You know? How they going to know? But if you're running your mouth, then there you go. Don't keep it secret. Remember, old world, honor, have honor for yourself. Honor, don't let people know what you're doing. People's closest to you, but sometimes people closest to you, they don't even know that they're toxic. You got to pay attention. Self-love, okay? Have that confidence, but demand and command. You know, when say the book, what's the book? The Secret. It is very true, I believe, that you have to speak things into existence is so true. If you want it, vision boards are great too. Whatever it is, demand it and command it. Why do you see other people in this life having all these things, but you can't have it? My father said one day, he was like, dear, so what? All the bad people can have nice things and we can't? I was like, you are so right. And my father was a firm believer in, you better put God first, be good to people, and go for yours, go for the best. He was about that. And why shouldn't he be? And that's the same with you. You know, make sure you're not taking no nonsense for anyone. None. Don't put yourself in a situation where you have to compromise who you are and you don't feel good about who you are. That shouldn't be demanded and commanded. Be a force. Be tired of feeling this way. Be tired of not dealing with that nonsense anymore and do something about it. Demand and command in a positive way. Positivity, y'all. Remember that. And some people, they're not going to feel good about it, but it's not about them. It's not about them. It's about making sure that you know who you are and you're doing what you're on this planet to do. And give love and be love. Ask yourself these few questions. Who am I? Who are you? Who am I? You know, what do I want out of life? Really, what do you want out of this life? What makes you happy? Really think about it. Think about these things. How can I be better? How can I be better than yesterday? And remember that the only competition is yourself. No matter what other people tell you, the competition is this and this. Anyway, the competition is you, okay? Me, myself, and I. The competition is you. Making sure you're focusing on yourself. Do I respect myself? Do you? Do you respect yourself? Do you respect others? What do I want from this relationship? What do the personal relationship do I want for myself? What do I want for myself? Do I even like myself? Do you? Do I love myself? Like, think about this thing. People are like, yeah, sure, I love myself. No, think about these things. Do you? Ask yourself questions that challenge you to be better. Then it's to actually put it to action. Put those things into action. Think about it, act on it, achieve it. That's what you want to do. The thoughts are there, act on it, achieve it. Be consistent, be disciplined, execute. You have it, but you got to do it with grit. You got to do it with having that whole heart strong, that grit, that oomph in you. Demand and command with your whole heart, your whole being. Speak it into existence. I will one day. I achieve. Remember, not putting your business down in the street, but demand and command it. Put it out there. Put it out in your world, your existence. Take all those negative aspects out of your life and turn those into positive. I command with this authority to let not anyone or anything stand in my way. Like I said before, it takes some getting used to. But let me tell you, once you conquer your fears, and like I said in the other video, and you emerge as the person you were destined to be, you will shine. Y'all, you will shine. Oh man, you will shine. So bright, you're gonna have to put the sunglasses on. Like, I can't even, it's just so bright, my light. You know, and then you help others see their light so they can shine bright. But that's demanding, commanding. That's what starts with self-love. You got that self-love. Then you build it with the confidence, and then you're demanding, commanding. You just, everything you touch is gold because you made out of gold. Look at that. You know? But don't take no crap. Don't. Demand it. Command it. Demand it. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to give love. I deserve the best in life. I deserve for others to have the best in life. Others deserve to have the best in life. I will not let my shortcomings get the best of me. No, not anymore. No, not happening. I will overcome my illness. My illness is not going to get the best of me anymore. Even though my body is saying don't do it, I'm going to get up. And the devil's telling me I can't do it. Get up. Get up. Don't lay down. Get up. I will not give my power away. Not anymore. No, I'm honoring me now, today, right now. No more of that. No more of the old me. The new me's here. Not just because it's 2021, because I was blessed with this day and this moment right now. That's why. I will not let anyone disrespect me. Not anymore, not ever. I don't care who here it is. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's an Uber driver. I don't care if it's your old boo. Bump them. Who is? I don't care who it is. I don't care who it is. They're not disrespecting me anymore. I will value myself. I will value others. I will not let someone steal my light. I will not allow anyone to stand in my light. I will not let that happen. Not anymore, no. I will help others and uplift them to see their light. I will be courageous. I am a warrior. I love me and I love others, along with so many other things. But demand it and command it and talk with firmness. You talk with softness when you need to, but when the occasion arises, talk with that firm faith. And you can have a firm faith and not have to talk authoritative. You can. But you want to make sure that whatever you're saying and what you're being, it is all through your core, that they know you are a force, because you are. Something my father mastered is this. My father has mastered demand and command. And like I stated earlier, because of my father's cerebral palsy, he had to. He understood that he had to. My father wasn't someone, he wasn't going to rely on anyone, only God. And he was going to make sure that he was only through the strength that he's given him to build himself up. And man, he had a great life. Yes, there were hard times. But my father's a fighter. He's a warrior, and he's a king, and he knows he's a king. He wanted the best, and he got the best. And he was blessed with my amazing mother, just the best all around, and that's what surrounding yourselves with people, like-minded people. My parents are incredible, amazing people. Wonderful. And my father had to overcome that. He had to overcome the adversities, and he did. He definitely did. And that's what makes them warriors. My father demanded and commanded. Man, did he. When I was younger, because, my father having cerebral palsy, we would often, because, people can be ignorant. And unfortunately, we came across some very ignorant people and very, very evil people. And they would laugh at my father, mock him, stare at him. And I believe I was in the 7th grade, and we went to IHOP as a family. And I remember, I can see it right now, my father looked up at the waitress and said, "Thank you." And she was so rude to him. And it was as if I was like, it was just me in the restaurant. I was just like, I felt that God wanted me to see that. Of course my parents did, and all the adults did. My mom and my aunt, so they saw it. But I felt that it was for me to see that. And I saw the waitress and some other waitress. They were behind us, but I could see them. Only I could see them staring at my father, pointing at him, and I was enraged. I was just, oh God, I was so enraged. And so I was rude back to her. I was so rude, and that, I was just like, I have to defend my father. I have to. And my father would always, both of my parents would teach us to, that's where the demand and command comes from, and the confidence. Don't let anyone disrespect you. Your loved one's nothing ever. You protect yours, and you do what's right. And there was a time years later where, this happened all the time. We could not go out with someone I remember a time we were in a car and these boys were laughing at my father. This is constant, y'all, constant. And it's wrong. And, sometimes people don't believe the hardships other people have. And the thing about COVID is that some people are, they talk about, I understand, we don't like wearing masks, and we don't, whatever's going on. And it's a very dark time and unfortunate times and scary times. And it's, God willing, goes away very soon. But, think about what they're going through. But there are other people that are going through so much harder. You have to get over you. Get over you. Get over you. Focus on you. Focus on you to grow, but still get over yourself. Do you understand? It's a mind thing. But get over you. Conquer you. Conquer you means conquer your ego. Conquer your ego. In order to demand and command is not about ego. It's about knowing who you are, not taking no one's nonsense. And when they try to come at you and try to take your goldness, your greatness out of you, and try to take your key, you remind them they got the right one. Okay, because you're going to set them straight. So my father, there was no place we could go that people didn't laugh at him and mock him. So we were at IKEA one time, and this family were very rude to my father. My father wanted me to check him, so he made me go up to them and check him, and I didn't say anything. And he was upset, and he let it go. And that stayed with me because I'm mentioning it now. But just the heartbreak that my father felt, and I didn't act on that. But let me tell you, that was the only time that happened, because after that, I was on fire. I was lighting people up left, right, and center. Let me tell you, my father was at the dealership. Remember, it's not about material, but go for the best. And in my family, we believe that BMW is one of the best cars that exists. My father we were at the dealership to get his BMW, and the actual agent, car man, I'm flubbing words, but he was brokering when my father get the car, is literally talking to my mother, looking at her when it's for my father. Wait a minute. This vehicle is for my father. It's his car, in his name, his money, everything, and you're looking at her. Why are you looking at her? My mother's only here because my dad wants her to be here to enjoy the experience. Why are you talking to her? So, luckily I was there. And I was like, enough of this. I straddled my legs. I got real close to this man. I said, let me tell you something, okay? He's the one buying the car, my father, not my mother. No, you will address him, not her. Is that understood? I said, do you want us to go another place? How dare you? He was shaking. Oh, y'all, he didn't know what to do. He made sure he was looking at my dad's. He was giving him so much attention. He was giving him an eye exam. I'm like, bro, back up now. Now we need, luckily it wasn't COVID, because you need a 6 feet distance yourself. All up in it now. You know what I mean? This is the man buying the car, and you're not going to give him attention. As if what? How many times we go someplace? We've actually been to the doctors. My father, when he had to get his Achilles tendon fixed, when he had got surgery on that, the doctor, literally, the surgeon said, "Did your father have a stroke? Didn't you go to med school? Shouldn't you? You don't know what it looks like when someone has cerebral palsy?" No, he didn't have a stroke. This is how ignorant people can be. And if my father didn't demand and command, he would be walked all over. And he got tired of feeling that way. He got tired of that. He was like, "You are not my creator. You don't have the right to mistreat me." And that's what I'm saying to all of you. No one has the right to mistreat you. And I made sure I let that man know in that dealership, "You don't have a right to disrespect my father." "Oh, no, you won't." "No, you will not." And everywhere we went from that day forward, we made sure, and I made sure his daughter, that I respected my father, I honored my father, and I had his back. I had his back. I'm not having anyone, no matter what, disrespect me and my family. Not happening. No. You know, you have to, in this life, you got to have a thick skin. You got to have a thick skin. You got to be able to be real with yourself, but you got to be tough. You got to have mental toughness. And you got to, no matter what other people say to you, do to you, you can't allow that to affect you. But still, at the same time, demand and command. People are going to say stupid things. They're going to say trivial things. Don't let that knock you off your game. Okay? Don't let it, it doesn't matter who. Don't ever let that knock you off your game. You stay focused. Know who you are. Go get it. Whatever you want, go get it. Be the best. Be the best. Want the best. You have this persona about yourself that you are not going to take anything from anybody. It is not about oppressing anyone ever. And this platform is not about oppressing anyone. It's about uplifting. And I want you all to have a firm faith and be so strong-willed that you are thinking it, you are acting it, you are achieving it. And you're happy. You're consistent and you're happy. Be happy. Have a set of, have your core values. Be excellent. Be excellent. Care about others. Be kind. Be generous. But man, let me tell you, better command and demand. Think back to a time when you yourself did not demand or command, and what you learned from it. What did you learn from not demanding and commanding from others? And well, not from others, just in general. What did you learn from not doing that? And you got to demand and command from yourself first. Remember, this all goes back to self-love. You first. Demanding and command for yourself first. What do you want? That's why I listed those questions before. What do you want? Who are you? And then I demanded, commanded, and speaking to exist who you are. In the future, how you plan, whenever you're planning, demand and command it. Always, 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 always. So in closing, I just want you to always remember to truly understand how special you all are. And I want you to do a little exercise. Put your hand over your heart and close your eyes. And say to yourself, I will give love. I will be love. I am a warrior. I am strong. I will be better than I will be better than I am yesterday. And I will always demand and command. Okay? And just bringing it all home together, I just want to say, as always, just to remember, be so good to each other. Kindness is important. What keeps humanity going, y'all, is not money. Is being kind to each other. Be generous. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Do that. And if they don't want to give that back, that's on them. But you treat people right. Okay? Be good to each other, because all we have is now. This is what you got. You got this moment right now. This is your shot, so make it count. And remember, be so tired, whatever old ways you were feeling, and you're not happy with it, and you're not feeling good about something, and you want positive changes in your life, work on it now. I understand working, and sometimes you're just so tired, and you don't have that energy to work on your dream, but it is mind over matter. You can do it. And I'm not going to say that you're not tired, because I know you're tired, because I'm with you on that one. But you know what? In order to achieve it, it takes work. Remember, honor, when it goes back to the previous video, honor takes work. So have that honor with yourself. Work on it. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. Demand it, command it. Create your vision boards, whatever you want. But have grit Be a force, because you are a force. Remember, greatness is in you. It's in you. Let it come out. Don't think that otherwise. Don't think that you're not great and you're not beautiful. You're not all that. You have to. And demand and commanding, you got to be bold. That takes some boldness. You got to be courageous with your whole heart. And you have what it takes. Okay? So make it count. Love you all for listening. I want the best for all of you. And I'm demanding that you come and commanding you to go for what you want and to give love and be love. Okay? Until next time, I'll check you out our next episode, God willing, and I wish you the best. Thanks for listening.